is time to gear up for a ride with a real purpose. The Honor Ride is back for its 5th year, bringing cyclists together to raise funds for veterans and honor the heroes in our lives. And joining us today is Brad Wenstrup, U.S. Army veteran and former U.S. Congressman and honorary executive chair of the Honor Ride. And so great to see you, Brad. It's been a while.
It has. Good to see you, too.
Yes. Okay. So what exactly is the Honor Ride and where does it take place?
So the Honor Ride is taking place on August 23rd, and it's at Miami Whitewater Forest in Harrison. And it starts around 8:30 that morning. There's some events before it, recognition of a lot of veterans. And it supports the Military Veterans Center at Easter Seals, yes, which is a fantastic facility helping a lot of veterans. And it's really a place for veterans to gather as well.
Yeah, I was actually just over there yesterday, so I know how special it is. So this is the 5th year for the ride. How has it grown over the years?
It's been getting bigger and bigger,
yeah,
and you're starting to see more and more participants from veterans themselves that are coming out to be part of it, which is pretty cool. But it's a chance for people to honor a veteran. They can purchase a yellow ribbon, put their veteran's name on it. I will carry it this year in a backpack.
Oh, nice.
Through the ride, and they'll be returned to the people by mail. But it all supports this great cause, and a lot of people can participate at various levels. It is a bicycle ride, just so people know.
Yeah.
And there's 2 courses. There's a short course and a longer course, but anyone can participate in any way with a lot of accommodations.
Yeah, and this helps the veterans community in so many ways. Can you talk a little bit about that?
Yeah, so this center is really amazing. Veterans have a lot of talents that are often hidden and they need a chance to expose them. And so this is a place where people can find work and also be mentored, but also there's a cafe there, there's an activity center, and it's a good place for veterans together. Veterans like being with veterans,
yes,
you know, they like to share their war stories, etc. But also you can feed off of each other. But the facility provides so many aspects that veterans need in their lives that can help them be fulfilled and carry on further. And so there's mentoring, but there's also help when it might come to benefits that they need to get, things like that. It's a one-stop shop, believe me.
Yeah, and I think you make a good point about them wanting to be together and the support that you get from just being together.
Right.
Yeah, talk a little bit about, you mentioned the yellow honor ribbon and yard sign campaign. Tell us about that.
Yeah, so the yard signs are out there. People can purchase those at honoryourvet.net is on the sign, and it's a great opportunity to show your pride in the veteran that you choose to honor.
Yeah, and if people aren't cyclists, we know this is a cycle race, but if they aren't a cyclist, how can they support in other ways?
Well, they can always donate. There's no problem with that, and that way you can show your support, yeah, and you can donate and have a ribbon made so that it's part of the ride itself. So you don't necessarily have to be there, but it is a great cause, and I hope the people that see this have an opportunity to either participate or contribute and maybe visit the center someday and see what's going on there and how it's such a positive for our veteran community.
Absolutely. Let's talk a little bit personally. What does this mean to you to be involved and have all of this happening to support veterans?
So, you know, the veteran transition is often challenging. Mm-hmm. You know, you're used to being part of a team where you're expected to be there every day, people need you, and then you might find yourself transitioning into the civilian sector where that isn't the same, and it takes a while to reestablish that.
Right.
You know, for me as a doctor, when I got out, I went back to practice, right?
Yeah, yeah.
And so that was already there for me, and that's as a reservist also. But for your active duty, it's even a little bit tougher because you're changing your lifestyle completely, and sometimes you need a little help and guidance along the way. But you bring tremendous leadership skills and a tremendous work ethic with you.
Absolutely, and I can see in your eyes you have passion for this project, don't you?
Yes, I do.
Yeah, I can tell. Well, Brad, thanks so much for joining us today. If people want to register, how can they do that?
Honoryourvet.net.
Okay, very simple. All right, Brad, thanks so much and good luck with everything.
All right, thank you.
Good to see you.
Appreciate it.